Hey guys, and welcome back to Conquering Galacticraft. It's been a little bit, mainly because I got sick. Um, it was a pretty bad cold, but I got past it. But it's actually a Monday, not a Tuesday, and I'm recording because one, I thought I've missed too many recording days, so I guess I'll just record 3 days this week. Um, and I also thought that. I also because I wrote 27th in the post that I made, and not 28th. That was on accident. I had thought that the 27th was a Tuesday, not a Monday. But whatever. I'm gonna do it anyways. So I've done some new things. For example, this. This is new. Also, that is new because guess what? Between episodes, skeleton horses spawned, and I named one skeleton. There were three of them. Yeah, there's the other two. And I now am able to show what I have made under my base, but I will do that after I get back. So, I need to make a flag. I don't have any of what I need. Okay. Do I have pole? Wait, I don't have poles, do I? Well, I thought I could show them later, but I guess I can show it now. First of all, I connected the Saturn. I made a Saturn thing. It's not running currently, but it'll run at some point. But down here, this is an ME auto crafting system. This is the quote-unquote crafting table for the ME system. It crafts things using patterns, which are in here. Yeah. You put patterns in here. Basically, you put a recipe in here, and then it gives you this, and you click encode pattern, and it will give you the pattern. And then for other machines, you just place what you need here and what it will make here, and then boom, you have your pattern. But I had to add controllers because I just simply needed to. There's so many things connected to the network that if there's more than 8 things connected to the network, it kind of breaks. So you need some of those. But yeah, I made two more advanced compressors and a circuit fabricator. This is mainly to make more advanced compressors for one, and two, to make encoded patterns. Not encoded patterns, heavy duty plates and all that. So now I don't have to do that by hand anymore. Though I will need some compressed steel. I don't know if I have any in the system. Let me check. I do not have any compressed steel in the system. Let me make some, but this time I don't have to go down here and make it by hand. I can just click craftable, and then click compressed steel. How much do I need? I'll need. I guess we're gonna make 6. So click that. Click how many you want. I'm gonna break down to 6. Next, and it will. Well, you need to make all the patterns for the prerequisites, but yeah, this is what it needs to make it, and it will start doing that. If you go in here, you can hear this working, and then I don't know why that's not. There we go. Anyways, yeah, so it does that, and I don't have to go down there. And then if I do view crafted, or stored, and boom, there's 6 compressed steel in here. And then we need canvas, which is string and blue sticks, which I have plenty of string. Or not blue, just sticks in general. I need to make more sticks. There we go, 44 sticks. Boom. Yeah. Steel poles in here. Boom. Oh yeah, it is also day 300, or not 300, 731, and that means it is just past 2 years on this world, which is insane. Yeah, I decided to build this because I wanted to incorporate something from Jupiter, so I did. By the way, we're going to Rhea today. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but we're going to Rhea. I don't know if we're going to do anything there at the moment, but what I do know is that I'm probably going to continue working on my ME system so that I'm able to handle or be able to craft more things. Because I need to get more patterns, blank patterns, so that I can actually start doing things quicker. I also may want to check on the Saturn quarry, considering that's not running at the moment. It may be running right now, though. Let me check. None of them are running. It's interesting. Usually a Saturn quarry would be running. I could check. Also, we have also we have more than 100,000 Ganymede stone, which is insane. I had to move like, but I think I already said this, but I have to move the majority of that in there by hand, which was annoying. Is that everything I need? Oh yeah, that. I probably want to get more fuel. Just saying. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. That took quite a bit, but now we are here. So I'm going to put these tanks back over here. I'm not sure I'm going to use 3 refineries, but it's going to be something. Okay, I've left that, I'm gonna leave that running, but I feel like that's enough fuel. So now we'll go to Rhea. It's also been like 20 minutes, so yeah. I'm also looking into better refineries because holy crap, are those things slow? But yeah. So we have that. We have the fuel loader, fuel tank, one fuel pipe, but we need an engine. That's right. We'll take it. Oops. I guess that'll work. I guess that works too. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I think that's enough, right? Fuel loader, fuel tank, fuel, all that crap, and solar panel. Yep, that works. All right, let's go to Rhea. Oh, that's right. forgot about that. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I really want to get that electric rocket because I know there's an electric rocket. It's just the issue is that it takes two tier 10 rockets to make, which is just not cool. That's just not cool, man. Like, what are we doing? This is not that hard to make. It's pretty easy, in fact. I believe you find this on Capital 22B. So this is gonna be an end game type stuff. Yeah, this is end game kind of stuff. All right, now let's go to Rhea. Saturn Rhea. Boom. It's not good. It's daytime, but the sun is setting. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have a thing with me. I have coal generators though, and I have coal. So I can leave at night. It's not like it's been a while since I've used a coal generator, but I can still use them if I feel like it. All right, we're here. Hey, let's plant the flag. Let's just get some stuff from Rhea. Might want to go mining a little bit. I don't think there's any special ores on Rhea. It's just the classic copper, tin, and iron for whatever reason. I don't know why that's a constant among the moon, among basically anything that isn't important. In other words, moons. Like, I don't think there's a single new thing on any moon after well, the moon, which is kind of a bummer. You expect there to be something new, but there is not, other than surface rock, obviously. But I mean, those ores, iron, tin, and copper, are pretty easy to get on the moons. So it's not like it's a complete waste of time. Let's get a bunch of subsurface rock as well. Ooh, there's a crater over here. I guess I'll collect all this Rhea stuff from it. Did I bring a thing with me? Nope. Sun is setting though. I mean, I guess I'll go while I can. I'll use some of my materials that I got to build up quite high so nothing can get me. I remember when I had to carry coal everywhere with me. That sucked. Now I just have to carry around a solar panel, and sometimes I have to use this, but not every time. I remember when I had to use coal to power everything. Now I barely use coal. That's why these coal generators are useful. They prevent you from being stranded. Alright, let's go. But yeah, the moons will start getting more interesting by, I'd say, maybe around, maybe once we start getting to like Uranus and Neptune and all that. That's when they start getting more interesting. I mean, Titan is interesting, that's for sure, but it's not. It's similar to Saturn in landscape. But yeah, Uranus and Neptune have a bit of a danger that I can't really control. I don't really have a strong counter against. Said danger is really cold liquids, apparently. I forget what it's called. I believe it's a type of water. Icy water, that's right. This. I don't really have any counter against icy water. So if I walk in it, even as a regular human, I start taking damage. So I'm gonna have to be extra careful on those two planets. Well, that's at least on Uranus at least. Apparently Neptune. Neptune has liquid nitrogen, which can also hurt you quite a bit. Well, that was Rhea. Also, this is clear glass from Tinker's Construct. You just put sand in there, and then you get clear glass out, or regular glass. Either works. But yeah, I decided to use that because it looked pretty cool, and I connect the texture too, like tanks. But yeah, let's put all the Rhea stuff away. Let's go up here. Rhea. I guess we put all the Jupiter stuff away as well. Ow. I forgot how much stone I got for it. Oh yeah, I guess that's mining from for palladium. Alright, so what we need to do is start working more on our ME system. Because, yeah. Alright. I think we need to make more patterns. Blank patterns first. Blank pattern. It's a pretty simple recipe, not too expensive. Quartz glass is a little annoying to make though. Just have to crush. I think it's in my iron backpack, I believe, actually. I have 8 quartz glass, but that's it. Do I have any crushed, or not quartz? I have 2 quartz dusts. Let me check the crusher over here. I may not have taken it out. I have taken it out. Okay, well that's even more annoying. I guess I'll crush half a stack of them. Yeah, that'll go. Oh, hey, Saturn's back on. That took a while. I don't recall Saturn nights being that long. At least it's back on. Maybe I had to go in space for it to realize, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be on and not off. But hey, it's back on at least. It's already at 6,000. Wow. Maybe it's because it realized when I got to Rhea instead, but yeah. I guess Iapetus or Rhea could be our next Ganymede, considering Ganymede's probably just run dry now. Or we could continue mining out Ganymede. Honestly, that would probably be easier, considering I could just set up another quarry on Ganymede with it could be probably a bit larger, considering. I mean, this one gave us a lot of ore. Like, it was a stupid amount of ore. This is Mercury. Which one's Mercury's and which I forget which one's which, but I believe this one's Ganymede. But yeah, Ganymede. Yeah, I could just go back there and set up another quarry and then wait quite a bit. I could also go there and set up batteries so it's constantly on instead of just on during the day, because that would pretty much double the speed of the quarry in the long run. Not literally, but like, yeah. You are able to, at least I believe, you can connect the ME system to literally anything that has an inventory not controlled by the player solely. So not like a crafting table, which is why this exists. But yeah, as long as it's something that can have items put into and pulled out of it by something, then it works. Funny thing, Galacticraft is one of those mods that has blocks that don't do that. At least that don't let an ME terminal take it out of the system. For whatever reason, I don't know what, but for whatever reason, advanced compressors and the like don't let items be pulled out of them. So I used a hopper instead, which is very cheap, very easy to make. I can make probably thousands of them. But I just had to make a hopper and an ME import bus, which kind of doubles the expense of this whole ME system auto-crafting thing, but it's worth it because it makes the. I put in a bunch of materials for a lot less effort later on. That's called cost and return, whatever. You get what I mean. Why did it stop? This is weird. Oh, it's probably night and Saturn, that's why. Yeah. How much is in here? Good amount, actually. Yeah, okay. I now need to get glass. Oh. Which is gonna take a little bit. I have already 47 in the ME system, but there we go. I don't know how many I can make of this. Actually, I can take the pure ones and put them there. Just gonna make as many as I can. 13. Quite a bit, actually. There's only 3 left in the pattern terminal, though. So we just shove that in there. Boom. We have 16 blank patterns again. They're quite cheap. They're quite cheap if you have the right materials. And now that I think about it, I might want to, once this quarry over there runs out, I might want to move it over quite a bit, like into newly loaded chunks, just so it can get like new materials. and all that. I assume I can get the same kind of tin from different mods. Let me check that. Smelter. Yeah, it's the same tin. So I can use it. I just don't want to smelt it, is the thing. I don't want to smelt this tin. Well, I don't want to smelt any ores that I get, in reality. At least that can be put into the smeltery. Because otherwise I'd be missing out on the double. Now that I think about it, I actually can make an electric furnace. It's here. Now this is right. It's a regular furnace. It's not too different, but there is an electric arc furnace, which is visibly more expensive, but actually it's not that expensive. But it can actually give you double the output from ores, and that includes every ore, not just what Tinker's Construct smelteries accept, which is game-changing in some cases. Because, for example, I currently have 114 mercury carbon ore. If I were to smelt it with the electric arc furnace, I could get 228 carbon ore instead of 114. And I could get 150 mercury ore instead of 75. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. That's pretty good. Yeah. So that's probably something I want to make in the future. Oh, Saturn's already gotten iron ore now and tin. Oh, that's nice. I wonder when Mercury's gonna start back up again. It's probably night on Mercury. Don't know though. I think I need to make more glass, which I will. Actually, do I? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna put this back in here. Okay, so Electrum. Okay, can't make that, but whatever. At least I don't think I can make it. Yeah, there's usually a bucket as well if I can make it, but I can't make it. Anyways, yeah, so I think we should start attaching more or making more patterns. I know I can make the tier 2 heavy duty plate. Yeah, I already have it. So we just need to get a meteoric iron or compressed meteoric iron, which thanks to Mercury is very easy to get. First we need to make the recipe for it, so I actually need 2 ingots, not 1, unfortunately. And the fact that I've used over 300 is insane. A little under 300, because usually, well, I started out with 900, so that tells you how much crap I need to actually do this. Okay, so this is actually how the blank pattern and stuff works. Basically, what you do is you click that, you click it wherever you want, really. If it doesn't follow a basic pattern, but you can place it really wherever. And then place that, right click to do 1, left click to do the entire stack, and then boom, and click encode pattern, boom. Now if you hold down shift, it shows what's actually being encoded into that pattern. Now, I usually like to try and Um, I usually try to even these patterns out. So now there's tier 2 in there. I can put tier 3 in there as well. Let's do that, in fact. It's a piece of dash, if I remember correctly. So I need 2 dash. One, or do I already have a dash plate? I don't know if I have a compressed dash plate. I don't think I do. Let me do that. Thank you. And let me take out the heavy duty tier 3 plate. And also the tier 2. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And then to make the whoops, wrong side. Do that. Cool. Alright, we should also spread this out among these two. So compress dash there. And actually, let's swap them. Whoops. Because you have to craft this first and not this. And you have to craft this. Yeah. You get me. Alright, so let's now test that. Let's test that with, let's make 10. Why not? Oh, and by the way, it uses what's already in the system before it crafts anything else, which is quite nice from the mod author, I must say. And yeah, it's done. That was fast. I didn't even have to do anything. You see how much faster that made things, and now I have 95 tier 3 heavy duty plates, which is insane. Yeah. So I could just keep stacking I could just keep adding new patterns to eventually whatever plate I can make now. I can theoretically already make a tier 6 heavy duty plate. It's just I won't have enough to make the tier 6 rocket. Nor can I even make the tier 6 rocket because I don't have the schematic to do so. But yeah. This is really the power of the auto crafting system, which is why I like it so much. But yeah, I should probably add another compressor here, just for ease of convenience. That is where power should go. Also, I'm just keeping it stone down here because it's easier. I don't have to do anything and all that. Right, hopper isn't here. It's getting pretty crowded. Actually, I can become a cave spider and walk in between here. And now I can work like this. I don't know when I killed a cave spider, but I recently did, apparently. Right, so let's place the ME import bus and ME interface. These two are both necessary for what we need. For the thing to function. And then we need the ME glass cable. Boom, boom, and then boom. Should both turn dark. Yep. And if they both turn dark, that means they're both connected to the system. So now, I should probably place that there. So now we can put patterns into this one instead of putting patterns into these two. I should probably take out some patterns from the other two and craft into this one. Let's pull some out so it's not overloaded with crap. It theoretically should be faster. If you don't overload it. I guess I'm gonna see if I can try and keep it at a minimum to how many overlap and what they're making. As in they don't make prerequisites of something else, they also make exclusively. Because that slows things down. I should probably put mirrored iron somewhere else. Like over here. But yeah, this is what it takes to craft automatically instead of by hand. Also, this works, surprisingly. Despite it looking weird, but yeah. So now I don't know what I should make. I know I should make it so I can make solar panels automatically. Like that is a given. So I guess we should do that. So let's make advanced solar panels. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so that's the recipe. That's going to take quite a bit. I think I might need 2 molecular assemblers. I forget how you make the molecular assembler. Oh, yeah, that. That's annoying. Everything else is fine, though. Will it accept 2 molecular assemblers? I don't know. I mean, it can accept 2 ME interfaces, so... I mean, I could probably shove some into that. But yeah, at some point, once I have like boatloads of Certus crystal, I could probably just auto craft 64K storage drives. But yeah, that's already at 7,000. Wow. Radiation went up high. That was fast. 12 iron ore, 6 tin ore, copper ore as well. Huh. We just haven't found magnesium ore yet, which Mercury has found its own ores. But okay, so yeah. The amount, I have 6,000 copper ingots. That is way too many copper ingots. I don't even know what to do with that much with that many copper ingots. I have 15,000 of every single type of stone, which is insane, at least on Earth. Hey, these have the same digits, not in the same places, but the same digits. It's just the 3 and the 2 are swapped. Like, I have 444 diamonds. That's cool. Speaking of mining and all that, how is the quarry doing? It is... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Weird. But yeah. That kind of looks like half of a yin-yang symbol. Take a screenshot of that. Also, apparently these are slime chunks. Didn't think they were, but they are. Alright, so we need to work on getting auto solar panels. Advanced solar panel. We can make compressed steel already. We can't make steel poles yet. Let me actually do that right now. Let me make that a pattern. So do we have compressed steel at the moment? No, we do not. No worries, we can make 3. There we go. Now that's something I don't have to craft by hand anymore. Now, we need to make full solar panels, which requires blue solar wafers, which requires all this. It makes 9, which is a lot, by the way. Okay, so now we need to make that, which I think I can make by myself. Okay, we have more than. And then boom, 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 boom. We actually need to make it to actually be able to put that in the crafting recipe. Wait a minute, I don't actually need to make it. It's a crafting recipe, not a machine recipe. Oh yeah, I forgot I could, yeah, that's right. And also you can click in here and look. Not this again. It's stuck with the. Sometimes this happens. I don't know why it happens. Is it because I don't have enough ME controllers? I'll break that. It's stuck on that again. Why is it stuck? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. That's the wrong place. I did not put it in the right place. I put it in the circuit fabricator. My bad. Whoops. That's completely my fault. Now let's craft 6 of them. Or 4 of them. Wait, how many do I have? Okay, my ME system is screwing up. I don't know why. Okay, I need 4. Yeah, I don't know why it was screwing up then. But whatever. It's gonna take a little bit. Come on. Open up. What are we doing? There we go. Come on. Why are you not working? Do I just need to make the new thing? Do I just need to do it again? This is weird. I think I need to make another ME controller, which is not. It's not that expensive. It's not too expensive. It's just annoying to make. I think I have enough for those. I need to make more of them. Yep, there we go. ME controller, very easy to make. Just annoying. That's all. Boom. Enemy system has a little freak out for a minute, and then you're good. Let's see if it works now. No crafting. Oh. It's still not working. Why is it still not working? Oh, wait. Is this... That's not the right pattern, is it? I need to actually make it in a crafting... Or did I do it right? I think I did it right, didn't I? Maybe it can't handle more than 2 ME interfaces? I don't know. It's weird. Well, let's see if it can craft it. Okay, it's still buffering. Is it like... Okay, it's also buffering on the aluminum wire for whatever reason. Don't know why. This is weird. I don't know what is causing this. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try and figure this out. Yep. Okay, I figured it out. Apparently, this has to be touching this, I think. Otherwise, it just won't work for whatever reason. Apparently, it worked earlier. I don't know why it's not working anymore, but it worked. This fixed it, apparently. But now I got it to work. Okay, so that didn't take too long. It took maybe 5 minutes. Not even. Alright, so now we need to get it to craft full solar arrays. There we go. Advanced solar panel. So now we can make solar panels without having, with one click, we can make solar panels. A single click, we can make advanced solar panels. Theoretically, at least. Okay. Yeah. Now we will see if we can make 5 solar panels with one click. Craftable, boom. Craft 5 of them. Usually this would take a while, but now I can just click start, go back here, you can hear it running down there, and I should soon see. So that was fast. And I don't know if it's done yet. I might want to check. It's done. Okay, so that first one was actually from the ME system. But guess what? I now have 9 solar panels. Or 9 advanced solar panels. Never mind. 11. But yeah, anyways. Yeah. So that's the episode. Went to Rhea. Kind of boring, but we could put a quarry on there later if we want to. Haven't checked on Saturn because it fixed itself. And we got an we got our ME system auto crafting. So yeah. It's been episode 35 was pretty good. Episode 36, we're going to Titan tomorrow, in fact. But yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.